One of the most important changes in this year's version of Hurrtrak is called Desktop Rebuild. It's a major usability change which will result in huge time savings for the user. Basically, it is what it sounds like. Anytime you load a storm, most of the tab outputs you created the prior time you had worked on that storm is rebuilt. Also, if new data comes in while working on a storm, the system will rebuild your desktop automatically, reflecting the new data. Let's take a look. Suppose we were working on Isaac from 2012 and we had built the following outputs. Here's a tracking chart with a lot of information on it, a lot of options we plotted. Another tracking chart. Here's a third tracking chart. Here's a fourth one where we used the background of a satellite image. We created forecasted wind bands. Here's the wind probabilities for Isaac at that time. Here's a rainfall thematic, forecast animation for Isaac. And also, those are all graphics, also reports. Here's a location report that we had created at that time. And here's a wind probability report. Now, if either new data comes in for Isaac while we're working on the system, or if we closed Hurrtrak, come back in, or go to a different storm and come back to Isaac, it'll recreate all of these outputs. Let's see what that looks like. Now it's rebuilding all of the different outputs. It takes a few seconds since it is rebuilding a number of graphics, but it's pretty fast. Okay, it's done. So there's that first tracking chart we had created. Here's that next one, going through each of these. There's that satellite image. It downloaded a new one. Wind bands, wind probabilities, rainfall thematics. There's our animation still. Here's our report for the location impact, and here's the wind probability report. So in a matter of seconds, all of these outputs have been created that normally may have taken 2 or 3 minutes for the user to create. We think this is going to be a really big time saver for the user and a big enhancement for 2013.